What's up, Long Beach? Welcome back to lbpostsports.com. It's JJ
And Mike.
and the Milk Bucket. Lakewood, Mayfair, this annual rivalry. These two schools used to be separated by a lot of dairy fields. Things have obviously changed, but one remains the same. They just plain don't like each other.
They do not like each other, and you're right, more than just dairy fields separate them now as we look at a pretty serious separation of talent on these two teams.
Lakewood looking to get that second win of the year. They know they're going to have to get a lot of it on the ground, and that's what they did in the first quarter with that three-headed monster in the backfield. We'll talk more about those running backs in a second as Allie Long takes this one in from 5 yards out to give Lakewood that 14-0 lead going into the second quarter, but Mayfair responded.
Yeah, hot start for Lakewood on offense, but on the other side of the ball, the blue and white gets going early. That's kind of been Lakewood's problem so far this season is teams driving on them in the first and second quarter. They're just going to have to figure out a way to get their intensity up at the beginning of games as well as in the second half.
Evan Hunko gets that half roll going, completes 2 passes, and then Dominique Small punches it in from a yard out on 4th down, and it's 14-7.
Not such a bad thing to be a small guy when you're trying to squeeze through the hole on the line, I guess.
So explosive the Lancers are, but when you're making mistakes, as you can see that flag fly, you're really not going to get anything done.
No, you're not, and you know that's been a story for Lakewood as well this season is penalties. Gotta get the discipline going if they want to get through league.
7 penalties for 85 yards against the Lancers, but they have a chance at the end of the half to score. However, that sack runs the clock. They have to clock the ball, and then on 4th down, can't find Mr. Davis in the end zone. So we go to halftime with only a 1 touchdown lead.
A big surprise, I'd say.
Yeah, that was a very big surprise. But Lakewood came out in the second half and just they had some go juice.
Pinned the ears back a little bit.
Yeah, but Mayfair actually put some perfect play calling right here. When somebody's pinning the ears back, what do? You run the draw and you throw it up the seam. And that's exactly what they do. So 4th down, 4-yard line, play of the game right here. I'm going to do this little slow motion because Keanu Kalolo.
You can see the red helmet creeping up there on the right.
And then as soon as the ball snapped, that boy is in that hole. Stuffed Small right at the line. That's Lancer's ball, so they got it on the 4-yard line. You ready for this trip? 96 yards, baby, right back at you. That's number 1, Terrence Woods going to the right side. That's number 3, Rashad Wadood going to the left side. You already saw Long, that 3-headed monster we were talking about. 22 carries, 165 yards, a TD. Look at Scroggins just buy time. You want to talk about a reason why this kid's going to SC next year? How about this throw? That's like a good fishing cast right there. He just put it exactly where he needed to. Ron Lewis with the touchdown. That's going to give the Lancers a little bit of breathing room, and this one gives them a lot of breathing room. We going the other way, kid. Pick 6.
That's the Lancers defense second half. They've been all about big plays this year, and that is a huge play to seal the game.
35-7 is your final. The Milk Bucket, red and white, once again.
And you know if there's a trophy involved, it's time for the team mugshot.
Of course it is. This is lbpostsports.com. That's the Lakewood Lancers. I have a feeling we'll be talking more about them pretty soon.